One of the stranger aspects of the early part of the Mike Duffy trial has been his lawyer's attempt to paint him as a guy who really didn't know anything about Parliament. This is sort of the point of the defense, that Mike Duffy walked into the Senate, had really no idea what the rules were, and just did his best to try to follow them. And maybe by luck, by careful reading of the documents, actually did pull it off. That's the defense theory. The trouble is, it depends on our believing that a guy who haunted Parliament almost constantly since the 1970s never really picked up an understanding of how the place worked. This is a guy who wanted to be on Parliament Hill pretty much his entire life, finally got named to the Senate after years of wanting the job, and then walked in and was a rookie senator with, in his lawyer's words, no parliamentary background. Now, the reason for this might be that although you could say that Duffy maybe bent the rules but never actually stretched them to the point of breaking, that might help get him off on most of his charges, but it still leaves the bribery charges that remain at the end, 3 of them, that are all about the cover-up. And the only way that he gets off on those is if he didn't know that there was anything to cover up. So what we're left with is the idea of a guy who spent his life on Parliament Hill never getting it. For the Ottawa Citizen, I'm David Reevely.